Hey guys, hello and welcome. My name's Jade. If you're new here, this is a little bit different of a video because I just worked for 12 hours and did my nighttime skincare routine and I'm about to go to bed. So this is not the norm slash use of this channel, but I've been a failure the past 2 weeks and I feel really bad about it. So here I am staying up making a video because you guys deserve it. And I want to say sorry because I feel like I have failed on this channel the past 2 weeks. And I want you guys to know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you taking the time to leave comments like Claudia and Eva and Emily and all of the people who comment on pretty much every video that we post. I appreciate you. And I want you to know that the past 2 weeks, all I've thought of is that I've let you guys down, and it really sucks. It really sucks and stinks and makes me feel like a terrible person. So I'm sorry, and I hope that this video gives you a little insight of what's been going on, and it will kind of be a what happened and what is going to happen kind of little tidbit of information into our more a personal side of our lives. So let's get into it. So let's first start out with 1. I got a new job. For those of you who don't know, right now I am a cardiothoracic ICU nurse. So I work with open heart patients and lung transplants and vascular patients. So my job, I love. I do. There's a lot of things that I love about it. I love heart transplants more than anything in the entire world. They are so cool every time. But that being said, my job is really stinking hard. And not just like mentally hard because it's mentally taxing when surgeries don't go well and you're withdrawing on patients and you're on the other side of that, you're like keeping people alive and you're just constantly thinking through things all day long, mentally taxing. Then you have the physically taxing part. A lot of people who need heart surgery are people who haven't taken care of themselves. Not all, and I know that. There are lots that didn't do anything, but there is a big population of morbidly obese patients. Therefore, makes your job physically demanding. And then you have the emotionally demanding part, which I already kind of encompassed in the mental, like, thinking part, but it's also emotionally exhausting sometimes. So my new job will be remote, so hello to me never having to miss uploads because I get to work from my house, which I think is super cool. I can work from this messy bed that Matt left a hot mess. So we're working opposite shifts. Matt's working nights, I'm working days. And Matt sleeps like a Tasmanian devil when I'm not here. Like, do you see this? Like, what? Every day I come home or I leave and it's like on my side of the bed, like, fine. He leaves, this is what I get when I come home. But it's fine. That's not why we're here. So I got this new job and I'm so excited, and it's going to be doing more like analytics and data for my surgeons, which will be really cool to kind of see the other side and kind of bigger picture. So yeah, I'm really excited, and it's not a decrease in pay. It's also not a raise, but I get to work from home and drink coffee out on my back porch and make the same amount of money I do as an ICU nurse. So I'm excited about it. That being said, I'm still going to stay PRN at my job because I do, like I said, I do love it. So that out of the way. Now getting into the money part of this whole thing, which is how our April went financially. So I did what is called the incentive program at my hospital. So what that is I work my normal 312s in a week, but then throughout the schedule period, which is a 6-week period, you can work either 4 shifts up to 6 shifts. If you work 4 shifts, you get $1,500 at the end of it. If you work 6, you get $2,300 at the end of it. So this past schedule, I did it. And then this schedule, I'm doing it. And I did 6 shifts both times. That's $4,600, fam. Plus overtime for those 6 shifts. Hello, awesome money. You feel me? So I look at it as like every time that I go in for an extra shift, I'm getting part of that $2,300. So it's an all or nothing though. It's all or nothing. You miss 1 shift in that 6 weeks and you get nothing except for your overtime, but nothing of that $2,300. So that is where these numbers are coming from. They aren't our normal numbers, but I wanted to kind of be able to talk about it because I'm really excited with what this month brought. So we started the month with just around $37,000 and we're ending with right around $46,000, which is pretty crazy that in a month we saved almost 10 grand. I am so proud of us. I am proud of just how Matt and I have worked as a team since we've gotten married and how everything is just like a team effort and is just us striving to reach our goals. So this month has also brought a lot of talking between the two of us. Guys, Matt is finally understanding where I'm coming from when I talk about investments. He started listening to podcasts on investments. He started listening to people talk about money. I'm so excited because I'm normally the nerd that like geeks out about all these things. And the fact that he now is listening to like Warren Buffett and all these people, I'm just so excited because it's so much easier when you're talking to somebody who's on the same page as you. Feel me? And so this is the proof of us working together and just being a team. And it's so amazing that after a month that we've done that together. And a lot of this comes from the fact that we pay ourselves first. So it would have been really easy to get these bonuses and then do the whole I deserve X thing because I worked extra. So I deserve a spa day. I deserve to get my hair did because I need to. I deserve, whatever it is that you can talk yourself into needing. And that would have taken away money that we were able to save. No. This is planning. This is thinking things through. So the moment that we get paid, you guys know that I have automatically $1,500 taken out every 2 weeks, put into savings. So that's $3,000 a month normally that we save every single month, all the time, no exceptions at all. It's going to go up to $1,800 because that will be my new pay at my new job. And we've always just saved like one person's paycheck, which we were making the same amount of money, but now I'm going to make a little bit more. So now it's going to be $1,800 that goes into savings every 2 weeks. But this month, it involved me every time that we would get paid because I automatically had it withdraw $1,500, but now I had to have it withdraw an additional $500 to $800 on top of that each paycheck, because the thing is that money has a tendency, it's kind of like osmosis. It takes the path of least resistance. And if you leave it in your checking account, it's all of a sudden spent on Taco Bell every night on your way home when you've had a really hard day and your patient's been bleeding and you put so many blood products into them. And then you're like, I deserve a Crunch Wrap. and then you go buy one. Whereas when you have just $40 left for the entire week, and yes, that was us until payday. We had $40 yesterday in our bank account. And that was all that was in there. And then we got paid today. Because I move everything out. Because otherwise we would spend it all the time. And that's why I want to get on here. Because in May, I want to do the same thing that we did in April. Like, I want this page to look like this page, and I want there to be like another $10,000 in here. Although, I guess May will be a little bit less than April, really. Because April was a 3 paycheck month. If you do a budget, you should know that it was 3 paychecks. So therefore, it will automatically be more money than May because this will only be 2 paychecks. But May will still have incentive money on it. Well, actually that will go on to technically the first June paycheck, but it will have overtime. So it'll still be more than I typically would make. But I just wanted to get on here and talk about that, talk about our goals, because, you know, I need to stop playing with this pen. It's distracting me. I want you guys to know that, you know, like, as a police officer and a nurse, we're doing this. We are not super highly paid individuals. You know, we each individually make the average salary in the United States. We have good paying jobs. I'm not bashing our jobs in any way, but we don't make, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but we save everything that we can. And that's the difference between living paycheck to paycheck or living abundantly, because we always know that we have this cushion. Like, we have a huge cushion. If Matt's car blew up tomorrow, not with him in it, but like the engine blew up, you know, we could buy a new car. But this money is going towards a down payment. Like, we have a plan for it, but we have plans. And I'm playing with this pen again. Jeez. But we have a plan, and I'm excited to see what the May budget breakdown kind of brings us to, because I want to do one of these at the end of the month. I think that'll be fun to kind of see how our net worth increases. Maybe when I actually have planned this out, I can show you guys, you know, my account / my investments at work, because we don't have anything else at the moment because we're working on a down payment right now, and that comes first. One goal at a time. It's really hard sometimes to like get yourself to think that way, but you gotta do one at a time or you go nowhere. If you try and do 5 things, all of them get half done. So we're there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. Like I said, I'm sorry, and I hope that this was at least somewhat informative / at least I got to say sorry. And that's really more so what I wanted to do, was a I'm sorry video. Because I feel like I've failed. I feel like, yeah, I just feel like I failed you guys, and I'm sorry, and it kind of, yeah, it makes me feel real crappy. So yeah, there's that. Have a good week. Comment down below if you guys have anything you're doing next month that you're planning on saving more money than normal, or if you have anything that you're doing, I want to hear about it. Comment it, like this video, subscribe if you haven't. Sorry if this is the first video you've watched, because this is a mess, but it's me, so what else? All right, have a good week. Bye.